1 Corinthians chapter 2, verses 4 to 5. I read, and my speech and my preaching was not with enticing words of man's wisdom, but in demonstration of the Spirit and of power, that your faith should not stand in the wisdom of men, but in the power of God. God mostly demonstrates his power through his word. Whenever you see the word of God, the demonstration of his power is available. The word of God and wisdom of men are not the same. God's word is backed by the Spirit of God, and you see the manifestation of his power. Paul said, I'm not here with enticing words, but the demonstration of God's power. The manifestation of God's power is not in eloquence, it's not in grammar. Without the backing of the Spirit of God, the message becomes man's wisdom. It becomes mere word, being taught, being preached. But when the Spirit backs it, it becomes the message of God, and we see the manifestation of that message. Unless the Spirit backs the message, we will teach them and preach them, and the people will not be affected. Most of our fathers preach messages that are backed by the Spirit, and we saw practical demonstrations of the Spirit of God. I want to refer you to our nation, Ghana. God raised men who moved in the demonstration of his power because their messages were backed by the Spirit of God. A man like Reverend Francis Amoako, a man who loved prayer, who loved holiness, a man who loved God, and in his days were the military government. Those are the days that when you set out to preach, soldiers can carry your speakers and throw them away. The soldiers will warn him not to preach out there, and they will see him the next day mount his stage, and he will preach, and thousands of people will give their lives to Christ. The blind will see, the lame will walk. Miracles upon miracles will happen in his proceeding. We are talking about our own nation, Ghana here. This is the man who went to the former president, Terry Rawlings' office. He warned the president that he should be careful, otherwise God is going to deal with him. All the killings and the evil thing that is happening in the land. He went into his office and warned him. When he was coming out of the office, he followed him and asked the security personnel there that who allowed this man to enter my office. They were all amazed and told him, Mr. President, he did not pass you. We don't know how he got in there. And everybody was shocked. So the man appeared in his office, and he was just coming out from the office. He was going for a crusade in Ashanti region. And there is this river god which is powerful, and when you are summoned to that river god, you die. The driver showed him the river that has been killing people and and he said, okay, stop the car. He stopped the car. He got down from the car, removed his shoes, and went straight into the river, stepped in and said, I dare you kill me, I dare you kill me. Went into his car, moved on to his place. An hour or two, when they were coming, they came, and that big river has dried up. The Antoine River that has been killing people, they sent people there to kill. This one, nobody sent him there. He came by himself. He brought himself a sacrifice. He brought himself. He came back, and the river has dried up. The spirit has run away because a man stepped in the water and dead the spirit. They were building a church somewhere, and there was this evil palm tree. They will pull it down, and it will come back to its place. They told him, you went to the sea and prayed. The palm tree fell, and the palm tree couldn't come back to its place again. He is called Reverend Francis Amoako, a very powerful man. Some of his children are Reverend Lawrence Tete, Prophet Elisha, Salif Amoako, and late Reverend Kodo Boache. That's why I love this man, especially Reverend Dr. Lawrence Tete. When Dr. Lawrence Tete comes to your program, if someone's leg is shortened, you just speak, and the leg will grow, the leg will come out. If it is twisted, you will just hold it and push it to its place. You follow that man. I'm not taking you far. I'm telling you stuff that are in Ghana. There is this one man of God who was also called Prophet John Taylor. He was so powerful to the extent that when he take his bath, people hide behind the bathroom, suck the water. They go and give to the cripple, and the cripple will walk. Give to the mad person, and the mad person will be free. He was the one that someone tender to come and strike somebody somebody. Unfortunately, the person was in his church at that time. They are done with service. He was about to take off to the house, and when he was going, the tender struck, and the man caught the tender with his bare hands. A male human being, man caught the tender. He was holding the tender until the tender died out in his hand. The tender disappeared in his hand. The tender couldn't kill the person. Those days, when those things are summoned to you, you will die. No matter where you are, you will be in the room, and it will divide the room into two, and the thing will come and kill you. They sent it. The person was in the church. The thing came, and the man grabbed the tender, and he did not allow it to go until the tender died out of his hand. He was the one who gave Reverend Makumese that he saw him dead. I saw that you had an accident. You are going for a program. He said, "It's true. I'm aware." And that was the day the Lord called the man. Archbishop Nicholas Dankawales went to a certain place for a program, and the sea was coming into the town, and he was there doing the program. You know what the man did? He went to the shore. He lifted up his head, prayed that do not cross this line. He gave the sea a line, a nature natural thing. He gave order to the sea that do not cross to this line, and that was the end of the case. Archbishop Nicholas Dankawales, he spoke, and the sea responded that I've heard you. Since you have said I shouldn't cross the line, I will not cross. The sea heard the man. What did the sea used to hear? Was the sea having ears? Demonstration of supernatural. Paul said, I'm not here with enticing word, but I'm here to demonstrate the power of God. If our messages are backed by the Spirit, miracles, signs and wonders will be rampant.